Welcome to Hell in the brand new studio, the podcast for sinners in the studio.
Studio.
We are in a new space, so for those of you watching,
God, look at us.
Look at us. Here we are.
QVC meets This Morning Daytime Television.
We decided to put out the flames.
Yeah, the flames are gone.
We said enough is enough.
We've had enough infections. We've had our vaccinations.
The burning sensation is gone. We're now in a booth within hell. Actually, we've gone into one of our houses in hell. This is exciting. We're with our new production company. We are
Candles
in the new space. We've got candles in the background. Small. So at the moment,
it's not the size, Daniel.
They're not
the burning time.
They're the baby versions of Cinnamon and Cassia. Our old
Sin and Cass.
This is Sin and Cass. If you were here from season 1, you'll know that we used to have giant candelabras.
Olga's here.
Olga the Skull.
That's your old piano teacher.
My former piano teacher, Olga, who we are currently filling with candy. That's a bowl in the shape of a skull. And more importantly, who's here is my Angry Bird eyebrows.
Welcome, our first official guest.
So, anyone watching, and indeed anyone who's about to see a clip that's
anyone
coming
on
out
the
in the next
moon
couple
who'll
of
be
weeks.
able to see them from there.
Right, unless I have managed to persuade and bribe our new production team to CGI me different eyebrows on. I had the very bright idea of, I watched all these people on TikTok dyeing their eyebrows.
Now.
And I was like, that's a nice, and it looked lovely. And I was like, that's a nice thing to do. I'll do that. I bought a medium to light brown dye.
Go on.
I bought a medium to light brown dye. It said, put it on, and obviously I have quite blonde eyebrows normally. It said, put it on for 8 minutes. I said, not for me. I'll do 2 minutes. Right. I was like, I'm not going crazy. Yeah. 2 minutes will be enough. And then if it needs more, I'll see.
Sure.
I wiped it off after 2 minutes. And I have Essex Girl, Angry Bird, Caterpillar, black eyebrows.
Because that was virgin hair. She'd never been dyed before. She was blonde.
It's quite blonde. And it's all gone like one uniform, extremely dark, thick colour.
You look like a Disney Bambi the whole time. You're just really emotive with
It's really emoting.
Yeah.
Like, I think fade it 50%. And I'll quite like it. As it is, I keep catching myself in the mirror and going,
when I walked into Brett, I saw you. I saw them first. I thought someone closed the blind in here or what?
Because I sent you a photo of them on WhatsApp a couple of days ago and said, oh my God. And you were like, they don't look that bad.
No.
In photos, they don't look that bad. In real life, I look insane. A couple of times today walking around London, I've walked past people where I've been like, they're checking me out. And then I'm like, no.
No.
They're going, look at him with his Chicago cabaret eyebrows on.
My eye top hats.
Is he doing Fosse movements? Just so you know, no one will be seeing a clip of this on my page for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, and I've decided in this new studio to wear a shirt.
Yeah.
I'm having to sit up. I'm having to hold everything in, hold it together.
Shirt Dane's here.
Shirt Dane is here. Shirty. Do you remember, you too young to remember the term shirt lifter for a homosexual?
Now, I was told it by an older homosexual.
Me.
It was you. Shirt lifter, yeah.
Shirt lifter. Now, when I was very young, I thought that meant like someone that just steals lovely shirts from the shop. And then later on, someone said, no, in the club, they lift off their shirts. And I said, okay, that is...
I think it's quite a sexy... of all of the ones that we get given.
Yeah. I thought...
Shirt lifter, right?
Shirt lifter.
To me, it evokes like the Abercrombie & Fitch model just pulling up to show like a little bit of ab and a belly button.
But that makes sense. I imagined it as someone that wanted that purple shirt, couldn't afford it, so stole it from Deb Hands. That's
like
what I...
Shoplifting, but for shirts?
Yes, that's what
Yeah, well, that works far better for a gay man. Shoplifting.
Now, we've been in each other's company, what, half an hour?
Yes.
This is the first time I've seen you in months.
I feel giddy to see you in
I was
person.
so excited when I saw you.
We have just been... Yeah, we've been... How long have we been away from each other? 6 weeks?
We are here in the flesh. This is crazy.
We're here in the new studio. It's very exciting.
Stu.
Yeah, someone on the Patreon was asking what's happened to Ben. Well, Ben has moved on to bigger and better things.
That's Ben there.
Ben's now a Skull Bowl.
Yeah, he's doing what?
He's a full-time radio guy now.
Right, good on
so
him.
Dane was doing like...
Dane.
Ben was doing like part-time radio stuff and also... producing us, and then he's a full-time radio boy now.
Speaking of which, we are in the week of Tori Amos, Album of the Week, BBC Radio 2.
Has she been made Album of the Week?
Yes, that's lovely.
Good for Tori Amos.
I know. In our holy week.
There is a lot of good music coming out right now.
Oh my God, yeah, I know.
Tori Amos, I did shout out a couple of weeks ago, but Noah Khan's new album.
Didn't know who that was, but I nodded fervently.
I really quite like him. He's like a American folk singer.
Yeah, I'm very strict when it comes to the men. They have to really.
Well, this is
okay.
me too. I would say 90% of my playlist is female vocals, but he gets a pass. The Beaches, my favourite bisexual and lesbian.
Oh yes.
One of many bands that I follow. They've just come out with I don't know if it's an album or a single, but it's good. Moon has come out with a new album. It's
Madonna.
Madonna.
With Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I wanted it to be more.
Like a Prayer.
Well, I don't want you to be relevant and hip. Stop, hun, just be a legend.
If she came out with like a slow ballad,
oh my God,
it would be life-changing.
Electronic witchy ballad. That's all I'd want.
Why must she constantly keep trying to come up with like, who is she trying to be? Cat's Eye?
Yeah.
It's
and
weird.
I know your knees are working, honey bun. I don't want to see you get down in the club.
But it's like she never even came out with the stuff she's coming out with now back when she was at her peak.
Yeah.
So like, why are you trying to transition into this?
Yeah.
Try and give us one of your old
Yeah,
hits.
Exactly. Try and do what Cher does.
Stop putting a grill in.
Yeah.
I'm begging you.
But speaking of music, also good films, good TV, a lot coming out.
We're in a golden era.
We've needed
Little
it,
Caesar.
to be fair.
Oh, we've needed
it. It's been a rough, dry patch. Raw rations.
Really good TV.
Yeah.
Have you started watching the Dan Levy?
Yeah, your recommendation was
good.
It's
Isn't
really
it?
good.
Really fun. I must quickly reach for this.
Yes,
which
okay.
I have been meaning to bring in for ages. A Deviled Egg made us these, and I'm so sorry, but like in my car, everything got jumbled together. So I believe this came with a card that told me who made it, and I've lost the card who made it. So please write in Deviled Egg who made these.
In Australia?
Birmingham, I think I was given these. So it was the Birmingham egg.
I didn't know Birmingham had tissue paper.
Yes, and can do crafting. She's made this little chest out of something. You open it. What is inside? But two Fabergé
Oh my
eggs.
God.
This one is obviously meant to be me. The
Oh my God.
black and silver one.
She's got your eyebrows right.
And then look what she's made for you.
Oh my God.
Isn't it so good? Sorry, if you're listening, these are two Fabergé eggs. A Deviled Egg has made us two Fabergé eggs with horns on them in our sort of colours. I don't know if they open. I'm not going to try and twist it, but it does sound...
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, there's their candy inside.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh my God. I love Spot the Fatty. You were like, I'm not going to open them. I'm like, rip them open to find the
Smashed
chocolate.
It, stamp on it.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Birmingham Crafting Egg, thank you so much for these.
I love you. Well, I have a little giftette as well for you.
Have you?
This is from Erin, who made us... So she shipped these to my friend in America, and then when I went to California, I picked them up. Here is your dagger. I give to you, Dan of the Eyebrows.
There was a Patreon discussion about how we needed bejeweled daggers.
Yeah. Erin Quill, I want to say her name is. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yes. And someone has done it, but it's been an immense mission to get them to us, and it's
we didn't know they could be posted, so they cut our knowledge provider, Aaron. He double checked about whether you could post it, and we found out the story. Look,
this is hilarious.
Look at the eye on mine.
These look like if you stabbed someone, you would create. Sorry, gaming reference. A soul gem. It looks like you would suck someone's soul out of their body.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
I love that they're also sort of throwing knives.
I was about to say, look, you're doing a gig in Wolverhampton. It's not gone well. Create diversion.
Oh God, wouldn't that be? Because you know how, as a comedian...
No, can we just talk about how good my sound effect... No, I feel it would be... Mine would be more...
Yeah. That was really good.
Thank you. That's all I did.
That actually was very good. I don't know if I could do it that quickly. As comedians, we are so like you go into it thinking like, oh, I'm going to get heckles, and then you have to like prepare for like if someone says this, I'll say that, and then you gradually work up to being like, okay, and actually I'll just handle them in this way and that way. Wouldn't it be lovely if instead of that we just whipped out of our sleeve a dagger and just threw it into the audience? You heard, and then we just carry on without addressing it at all.
Someone didn't laugh loud enough, and we just kill them. Sorry, your nana's gone. Oh, gorgeous.
Well, thrilled with that as well. That can go next to my bejeweled egg.
These shelves can grow and grow and grow. We'll have shelves put in the back as we get more gifts.
Yes,
actually.
If you want to send decorations for the new studio, do you know what I'm going to do with this little bag? Put it in the drawer.
Well, I'm going to put mine in the drawer.
I like to have a little cabinet next to me.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I'm going to abuse that power.
No, you'll have a philophise. No, Dane, I think season 2 you referenced.
How the hell are
Those
you?
old things. Oh, I'm so good. I am
good. So this has been really...
I am in the heat? No. I'm in the busiest moment of tour. The thick, that's it. Of tour support. It's next level. We've been in Scotland. We've been in Ireland. It's been so gorgeous. And this is the week. We go to Hackney Empire for 2 weeks and we film it. So that's going to be gorgeous.
For 2 weeks?
2 nights.
2 nights. I was going to say, my God. That's so exciting.
It's so gorgeous. And also, like, spending this much time with, I'm doing Josh Whittaker tour support, spending this much time has been so lovely. In the car, have been subject when they start talking about the football.
Enough.
And I literally was like, Liverpool. I just said a word. I don't hope that was enough. Although my grinder going off in the middle of the car, in the middle of all these straight men was literally. And I arrived at Inverness in the week that everyone was checking in for Traitors, the celebrity season 2.
Did you?
So all the staff and everyone I bumped into were like, "Oh my God, are you here for?" Like, no, no, I'm not. Because we were all, similar agency. We were all in the same hotel, which was
funny.
absolute. So I makeshift like a little belief of it for a day.
It's funny that they're filming that right now, UK Traitors.
Oh, I know. But yeah, I will eventually stop talking about all the travelling I'm doing. But
It has, but you have been...
I'm doing so much.
You were just like in Wales and then you were in Scotland for a bit. And then
I
you
just never know from day to day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been in the air a lot as well. Karens off the air. There are many of those. I love a Karen off the air.
That airline is
Karen
getting more
Airlines.
and more powerful. Karen Air.
Could you imagine? Shut up, sit down. There's no chicken or fish. You're not having anything.
Excuse me, you've been in that toilet for 3.5 minutes?
Are you regular or irregular? I also love a posh woman in the plane that can't do anything. Excuse me, help me with my bag. I love that kind of woman.
People faffing around with the overhead locker.
Oh my
Trying
God.
to like press their little case into
Oh
the
my
thing.
God.
Well, obviously I have been doing a million flights as well recently, and I honestly am so sick of humanity. Nothing brings out the worst in humanity than a flight.
No, especially like a short flight. There's something about like a European 1 hour flight that brings out the worst in someone.
Getting off at Heathrow all the way back from Australia, the plane stopped, the seatbelts went
long
boop,
flights. Yeah.
and then this couple barreled from the back of the plane straight to the front before anyone else could stand up. And when I stood up to like get my suitcase down, they went, "Sorry, excuse me, can we just get past you before you do that?"
Oh
and like
my God.
wiggled to the
That
front. I was like,
voice.
and they were not connecting to something. And at the end, I ended up just like they rushed off the plane, skittered away. I ended up just standing next to them at the baggage reclaim.
I was going to say, and every time of a long haul flight, you have to wait ages, honey, for your baggage.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you
Fools.
doing?
So annoying.
I will never travel again on an aeroplane with my musical instrument in the plane. I'll put it in the holdall, but my God, never again above the seats.
Why?
The drama. Excuse me. I was like, look, here's your website. It says I can bring it. Here are the measurements.
Oh, really?
No, that we'll have to hold you back and wait and see. And then everyone doing their bit. Oh, is that a gun? Could be a gun or a guitar. The first 12 times I joined in, and by the
Wait,
end,
the staff was saying that.
or pedestrians. What
Oh,
are they
really?
called?
Because
the people that live on the plane. What
I spend my whole
customers.
the people that live on the plane,
I've separated myself from them. Civilians.
pedestrians, people just walking, people that live on the plane.
Mortals.
Because when you walk through an airport, I feel like I'm having to hold in a tick of being like,
I'm a bomber.
gun, bomb, suicide vest. Like, I can't imagine going up to someone, is that a gun? Because then you can't join in on that joke. You have to be like, no.
Well, a folk guitar in some communities is known as a weapon.
In a way, the lyric is a weapon that can bring that far more.
Do you know what I cannot stand, though? Especially now that's happening in the UK. The big airports, the proper ones, you're allowed any liquids. They're like, don't worry about that stuff. We've got magic scans. So you go in Billy Big Bollocks. You've got a litre of this, a litre of oud, everything you need, 9 types of milk. But then you're coming back via Inverness, where they go back to, no, it's the 100 mils in the thing. So I've had to...
Don't even get me started.
I had to wear my aftershave. I'm like, hold on. I'm not going to waste a drop of this.
Well, I had the same thing when I went to Switzerland, where, Heathrow lets you just take whatever you want now. And on the way back, not only does it have to be 100 millilitres, it also has to be in their little plastic bag, not even your own plastic.
And some of them charge you for it, don't they?
So annoying. Anyway.
Well, I was in Cardiff, which I really love now. I've never given it enough time, but I love it, mainly because it's so attractive. The men are so attractive. And it doesn't matter if it's snowing. Those lads will wear the shorts. Whatever weather is coming, those Welsh lads will demand it. But I thought, I'll do a Daniel. I'll have a snack. He's always raving on about these snack things that people have. And
Yes.
I don't tend to go in for snacks. And I went into a wee corner shop to buy some crisps. And they had those American Flamer crisps that were like £9. I was like, no way, I'm going to get me a knick-knack. I haven't had a knick-knack in ages. Choosing away, I took a long time to choose. When I walked out, the youth were outside. Young white lad with a roadman accent. And I heard him, man takes bare time to choose a snack, innit? And I was kicking. Because I was pondering every possible, which snack will I go for?
Man takes time about his crisps, though.
Man takes time.
That's so funny.
And I would giggle. I really wanted to commune with him and be like, man does take time.
Man takes quite a lot of... Man's serious about his crisps.
New to the snackage, new to the crisps, did it because Daniel does it. And I thought,
How did you find having a crisp?
I had 4 and threw it away.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
I could live my life on the snack.
I don't mind a very dramatic. Do you know Roysters, the steak flavour? That I think they're veggie. Or even Frazzles, a bacon-flavoured corn snack, veggie.
I do not care for the meat-flavoured crisp, even when it is veggie. I just don't like the flavour.
I remember back in the day where
Stop press. Stop everything. What colour is salt and vinegar to you?
blue, always blue.
Okay.
But famously, Walker's mixed it up. There was an
went green.
urban legend that the factory got it wrong back in the day.
So in the UK, generally we have salt and vinegar is blue,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's green. But in the others, usually
Cheese and onion is
usually
is
cheese
green,
and onion is
and
green.
ready salted is red.
Yes. Prawn cocktail would be pink.
Purple, sometimes they go rib. Ooh.
Now, in Australia,
Oh, gosh.
salt and vinegar is purple. Salt and vinegar is the colour
Salt and vinegar has never been queer.
of like a... It's the prawn cocktail colouring.
That's
Like it's not
wrong.
even purple, it's like fuchsia. It's bizarre.
The bigger crime is the purple. Their crunchy is purple. They call it purple violet. And it's...
Wait, what?
They're-
They
they're-
call it purple violet.
I think it's called purple
but
violet.
it's a crunchy.
Yeah, and they're very... This is the R version.
Huh.
I was like, it's exactly the same in a different wrapper, but
How bizarre.
in the same way that you can't mention to them, we'll get letters, Penguin versus Tim Tam.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what the difference is, but I like both.
Oh, do you? I like neither.
I love everything about Australia.
Really? That's not what you said on the Medi voice notes to me.
Having returned from Australia, I've had a lovely time.
Yeah,
I love all the animals.
yeah.
I would like
And
for-
the optimism is nice. Isn't
I
it, for
love.
people?
Listen, I
They're
really
friendly.
like Australia and Australians. The coffee, outstanding.
Yeah.
The Melbourne, I could live there. However, please, can your cafes open later than 2:30 p.m?
Yeah.
Please, can there be the option of a grab and go sandwich? We must talk about the Met Gala.
Yes, yes.
Heidi Klum has done it again.
Yeah, hasn't she?
I love her so
The gift
much.
that keeps on giving.
What was she? She was doing like. Was she meant to be the Statue of Liberty? She was like
Yeah.
a statue.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh my God.
I just
gorgeous.
love because she is so unearthly beautiful.
Yeah.
And then she just goes, I'm going to be something hideous and weird.
Did I hear right? Do they have to pay 100k to get a ticket or something?
That was what they were saying. I don't know if that's always been the case.
Because some people are protesting it now, aren't they?
Yeah, because Bezos was I don't know if he was like the lead patron or something of it, but he
Right,
he
okay.
definitely like bought his way into being in it. And it was
Yeah.
just like a bit of a billionaire's thing. And it always, obviously, it's very Hunger Games.
Yeah, yeah. See who did the entertainment? Well, Sabrina Carpenter, but also they brought out Stevie Nicks.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Now, I really enjoyed Madge's dress.
Wait, with what does she have on her head? Like a ship.
Yeah, and she had all those maidens holding her dress, but it's based on a surrealist.
Oh, really?
A surrealist painting of a particular saint. I can't remember which saint it is. Saint Anthony, I think.
Maybe.
And it's a replica to the T of that painting.
Everyone was losing their mind about Connor's story from Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
Apart from then there was like a counter critique coming from the like fashion community being like, okay, he does look like a school receptionist. He has like the little polka dot blouse.
Have you seen the menu requirements?
No, but I imagine it's absolutely insane.
It's insane.
Having to cater that. Can
No
you imagine?
onion, no garlic, no chives, nothing that can get into the teeth. Things that are easy to eat. It's so
Oh,
specific.
see, I meant like individual. Like, I think each celebrity goes in with their own requirements
Probably,
as well.
but there's some blanket rules for set things as well.
Well, that's very like the royal family. Do you know how they did? The Queen had that thing of like no onions, no garlic, no
Yeah.
anything smelly.
Gosh, giving a bad name for our food. I wonder where we got that from.
Yeah. Also, why? Why at the Met Gala? Who cares? If you've all had it, you all smell like garlic. It's fine.
I've got no research based on this, and I could be absolutely wrong. But I don't often smell of garlic, do I? I eat so much garlic. I feel like the more you eat it, the more it's fine. I've decided.
I think I'm particularly sensitive to it. I love it. I eat it constantly.
Is that on your dating profile?
Yes, particularly sensitive. If I touch a garlic clove,
Yeah.
my entire body smells like garlic for 3 days.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Deviled eggs? Any doctors listening?
I think if I come off it and I do that happens.
Come off it.
If I come off, I wean
I'm
myself
weaning off
off.
garlic.
I've gone dry. I've been off it for 4 days.
I'm going cold garlic. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I must first address Met Gala, the girl with the red flats. Have you seen those?
No, sounds like a really bad novel.
The girl with the red flats. It's this girl who went massively viral. It's just a video someone took of, she's one of a million assistants that was assisting at the Met Gala. I don't know if she was a designer's assistant or what, but she is like this girl in these like red ballet flats flapping up and down outside. And there's like paparazzis outside and she's like, move! And then she's like moving a lorry and like like guiding people through and like shouting at someone and ticking someone off, and everyone's just like, the internet has lost its mind. And we're all obsessed with this girl because she's literally like Emily off The Devil Wears Prada. Like she's just like doing 50 things. It's so funny.
I love when they hire then someone to come and do the lip reading. Don't you love that?
I love that so much.
Beyonce stole it for me though, the Met Gala. I thought she just looked phenomenal.
I don't think I know what she looked like.
Oh my God, it was a piece of art. The art was the theme, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Some of the
I've
others
really
though,
checked out of it this year.
So well, I think the theme was a bit vague. My favourite year, 2-3 years ago, the theme was Catholicism.
That was fun.
Madonna was the entertainer and she decked it out. She did a really good job.
That's fun.
Well, on that, have you seen the latest, we're going to get letters, Harry Styles video?
I actually haven't, but you know I've never... Listen, Harry, and we know you are listening.
And my agent who's obsessed with him.
I love, by the way, when I'm around your agent, Kitty, to go... I'll just be like chatting with her normally, and then I look at my phone and I go, oh my God, Harry Styles is dead. She screamed.
She would swallow
She
her vape.
screamed. I have never... Listen, I have nothing against Harry Styles. I have nothing against Harry Styles. I'm just not on board with like the losing the mind. I think his music is fine. Catchy.
I mean, I don't have anything against it. It's just that others are like, he is the second coming. And this lady, the video's short. I just get scrawny little man. But it's the dancing for me. The dancing is not good in this video. I don't get it.
For me, it's the fashion thing. I don't think he's the next Bowie. I don't think he's the... There's nothing...
People are going wild for the dancing in this video. I just don't get it.
Oh, okay. I need to watch it.
I love the dance.
I feel so out of the loop with cultural things. It's not like I've been on another planet. I've just been in a different time zone, but I feel very out of body and I've just been like looking and focusing on other things. I'm still so jet lagged, by the way.
I can imagine. Yeah, and coming back this way it really affects you.
It's meant to be easier though.
Yeah, but everyone has 9 different theories, and none of them are right. Jet lag comes with every journey. That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
Did you go east of the sun? Shut up.
Oh, you passed through Taurus. On the way there, it was fine. On the way back, like I'm waking up at like 4 a.m. every day at the moment, and I just feel slightly unhinged.
Have you seen any of the LaToya Jackson clips that are coming out? Because obviously there's a Michael Jackson film, and so she's doing interviews. Have you ever seen her in an interview? She has no regard for what she's previously said in an interview. She says the complete opposite, deny it, and then they will show her a clip of her saying that, and she's like, "Wasn't me." It's absolutely.
I really
insane.
like that.
I'm annoyed that Michael Jackson kept Kneecap off the #1 spot, then #2. It would have been the first time in the album charts. It would have been the first time an Irish language album was #1. But it's #1 in Ireland.
I mean, very cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Michael Jackson thing?
No.
I don't think I will.
Can I just say?
I would love you to say.
When did it become?
When did we forget that he's a paedophile?
Yeah, okay.
When did we forget?
Because
we said something about him. I'm pointing at you now. We said something about Michael Jackson on one of the clips that went out like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And someone posted underneath, "Can we not be slandering Michael?"
I'm sorry.
I know it's not like 100% proven with like videographic evidence, but I think he literally was like paying people off.
Yeah. I don't know enough about it, but as someone that worked in child protection for 4 to 7 years and did parenting capacity assessments for the Royal Courts of Justice, I would say, irrelevant of what your line is, having a boy come over and you, an adult man, sleep over, that is, and you don't know him very well, that is, and it's not a relative, that is a boundary that is being crossed, that is concerning, irrelevant of what the outcome is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's my minimal base point.
And like, I don't know, I'm sort of always of the thing of like, okay, well, you know, of course, he was like an amazing artist.
Yeah.
Two things can be true at once.
Yeah, of course,
and of
yeah.
course, he led a fucked up life.
Yeah.
He was like, had a weird life. So of course, like,
Like
you know,
Sauron, he could,
like much like Sauron, but like you could. I'm not saying don't enjoy the music that already exists, but did we need a stage musical and a movie and all these
and
things?
the movie that doesn't address these things.
Yeah, I was going to say, hasn't the movie been like massively criticized because it's just a weird fluff fest that just moves, but like wedges
Yeah.
song after song after
Yeah.
song.
And I think even his children have said like they're really concerned about the money side of things and the estate side of things and how it's being utilized. Like his empire has made so much money since his death and they haven't got it. So there's lots of weird stuff. A song will come on in the shop and I'm like, is it okay? Are we? It's amazing what power can do.
I don't know. Who knows? For me, I never like, I don't hear his music and go, oh, we shouldn't be playing that. But I'm like, an extra thing of a celebration of him in movie form where we're supposed to have our heartstrings pulled. I'm a bit like, do we need like a Kevin Spacey the movie? No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's just funny the way they go. I mean, you can't deny the talent. That's insane. Have you seen some of those? An Irish traditional version of Thriller popped up on my phone the other day.
No.
And it really worked. Is that your Irish traditional?
Yeah, I don't have the drum with me, but
The drum.
the drum. What's it called?
Boran.
Yes.
Oh, I brought beef fat into my life now. I've started to use tallow.
So Dane, as everyone knows, Dane for the last 1,000 years has been using cooking oil to moisturize, and that's how he's managed to stay with the face of a 14-year-old girl. But recently, he voice noted me over the weekend, and there was like a squelching sound, and I was like, what's that? And it is Dane applying beef fat, dripping.
Yes.
Tallow being applied to your face.
Clean, gorgeous Irish filtered tallow.
Jesus
with
Christ.
some essential oils. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, you do look soft and dewy.
And it doesn't. Do you remember when you were like, that's oily, that's very oily? And I put half a pound of coconut oil on me. And half an hour later, you went right up and you went, oh, it's sunk in. It's just, sunk in.
This is boring, but coconut oil is comedogenic. So coconut oil will block a pore, but I think tallow doesn't.
Say that again.
Comedogenic.
Comedogenic fox.
So we're looking for non-comedogenic skincare products. Vaseline,
Here comes the science.
non-comedogenic.
Oh,
You can put things
non-comedogenic.
on and they won't block the pore, and therefore the pore won't get full of gunk. And
But coconut is a comedogenic.
is comedogenic and should give you spots, but obviously never has for you because you never have spots. But then I think tallow isn't. And also tallow will sink in more. I guess.
Write in. If it is
do
tallow
write in.
comedogenic.
Any tallow listening, right in. Have you, here's the thing, the tallow videos on TikTok.
No, what's this?
You haven't seen the tallow videos?
No, what's
You would
the-
get into this.
Okay, what are the
People
tallow?
clarifying tallow. It's very
Gosh.
It's very tradwife, very under his eye.
I don't have that, but I have the ghee where they're making their own ghee and they're clarifying the butter. I have those videos in abundance.
You would love the tallow one because they end
Okay.
up with just like a big like semi-sphere of like white, and then they like
Oh.
dunk it, they melt it, and then they like they like scrape like a horse's hoof. They
Oh
like
my
scrape the
God.
brown bit off, so it's just the white. Then they boil it back down, and then they like wash it with water and all this stuff, and then they do that like 5 times till they've got pure tallow.
I was just about to say, my friend Torak, and then I remembered he is not my friend. He's the character in Wolf
character out of a
Brother.
book, out of a children's fantasy book.
He is also a friend, Chronicles of an Ancient Darkness. But there's a vibe that he and Far say in the book, which is true of this, which is I love when they use all of the animal. Like if you have to kill an animal and they use everything, the skin, the bone, the teeth, for jewelry, there's something really pagan about it.
Something that shamanic fantasy children's characters have in common, and Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall, the chef.
Your two worlds.
My two worlds colliding. I guess finally, before we move on to sins, we should talk about the fucking hantavirus.
Oh my God, I've hidden away from
The
it.
new pandemic coming.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. Everyone's obviously losing their mind because we're all traumatized. But like, from reading about it, it sounds like every scientist is like, this is not. It doesn't really spread between people.
It's just the one that moved from sea creatures.
No.
No.
Well, kind of. People on a cruise.
Oh, that's the one that moved from rodents.
Yeah, rat poo.
There is also another thing that it's moved to humans and it never has done that before. But that's from
Sea creatures.
Yeah, but let's.
Oh, if I'm gonna die, I don't want squid virus.
You can't have that argument again online about how insects are not the same. By the way, I
Yes?
loved your work online talking to people about, because you recently were speaking about you tried a bit of chicken once removed, right?
Yeah.
And people were
Imperfect veggie veganism stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Your arguments really made me think about it though. Like,
Oh, that's good.
because like even if you're giving up something, like I try and be a school night veggie, you know, and I try and just do meat off the weekend. Hi, boys.
There is a lot. Yeah, I was saying because I'd posted something on my stories about how I'd eaten like prawns, and then someone messaged me and was like, actually a few people were like, I'm so gutted to hear that you're eating meat again. And I was like,
the irony of the wording, they're so gutted. That's violent.
That's actually violence to animals. Like I've always moved between it, but I was like, well, no, I'm having shellfish.
Yeah.
And I was eating chicken for a little bit. There was a few months, but like I'm back off that. But I'm on the. But then I was like, but also, you know, like I barely eat dairy. Like I really make a conscious effort to never eat dairy as much as I can.
And the dairy industry arguably
horrific.
is, yeah.
I basically just put out a thing being like, I think doing what you can is better than doing nothing. And like
100%.
And the thing, I mean, it's not, I didn't come up with this, but the thing where people, it's so annoying, by the way, but when people go, oh, I could be vegetarian if it wasn't for bacon. Firstly, bacon's not that nice. But secondly, then be vegetarian apart from bacon.
Yeah.
Be vegetarian and have bacon.
The chicken and the lamb will be really happy.
Yeah, and you'll still like be affecting the planet a million times less.
People love to have a drama now, don't they? I mean, we've been conditioned in that way with the way that Armageddon is happening, but like...
Well, it does feel like every week there's like a new...
What now?
Oh, who's developing nuclear weapons now? What horrible virus has transferred from lobsters to people now? Anyway, should we talk about sin?
Well, should we talk about sin? What sins? We can go for our
through the drawers, pull out props. What's a sin for you?
Do you remember the fat shaming cookie jars?
No.
There was like Garfield, there was a massive cat, and you would have to open him up. Or there was like a pig one, and when you opened it up, he'd go... and your cookies lived in there.
Oh, really?
So the idea was that they would fat shame you to not doing it. There was also like a man, he was everywhere. He had green slacks and like a white shirt and a big belly, and you had to lift up his belly and get the thing from there. Looking back...
Was that 2000s?
Yeah.
That's very 2000s,
They
isn't
were
it?
everywhere. And looking back, I remember thinking, that's not fucking helping me.
Yeah.
He is so ugly. I'm going to need more carbs, actually. If you were thinking that that's going to make me go, oh, I'm worried I'm going to become this porcelain pig. That's not how that works.
I'm now going to eat more out of like just sort of malice.
Yeah.
Out of protest. I'm going to eat these.
And just, you could go to John Lewis and buy a variety of them to fat shame people in your house. You'd still give them the cookies, but let me fat shame them first.
What a time to be alive that was. That was when, did you ever have a Wii Fit?
My mum did.
When you got
obsessed
on it,
with the balance.
It would weigh you. Yeah, the balance
Yeah.
board. You'd get on it, it would weigh you. And if you got on it the next week and it had weighed you and you'd gained a pound, it would go, ow.
Oh my God.
A little voice would go, ow.
Oh my God.
Because you were heavier now.
It was a crazy time. I mean, I could get behind your old friend, your old ally, Billy the Fish.
Billy the Big Mouth Bass.
But this little fat shaming, it just come back to me. I was sitting in bed and I remembered. I saw a man on the bus with green slacks and a white shirt, and I'd be like, oh, I remember your early work.
Some of the gimmicks of the 90s, 2000s were insane.
Yeah. That's my sin of the week.
I am going to sin doing the bare minimum.
Yes.
I'm so sick, and I particularly mean companies and like
Yeah.
people in like, I don't know, a service situation, like a thing where you're paying for a thing. Just like the bare minimum and making you pay, eking out every single aspect, like on an aeroplane where there's not a single snack or a single juice or a single coffee that you have to pay for. And they're just like, everything feels like it's scrounging you a little bit more. Like parking is really, they are like clamping down on just charging you.
Yeah. Everywhere.
And there was this amazing video of a beach in Wales that has been free to park at the parking place for like ever. And then the council has just recently put little machines there and is trying to charge people for using this car park that's always been free.
Yeah.
And the residents have bought that expanding building foam and just squirted it into all the machines for paying. And then just like painted over all the sides.
Gorgeous.
And I love that. Like vandalize
stand
that
up.
shit and just be like, no, I'm not paying for this rubbish.
Yeah. You feel really put upon because they're doing everything. Like
ratcheting.
Now, the first thing that there's an outbreak of a disease or a war, I'm like, oh, okay. Why is my Wi-Fi now gone up because
Yeah.
Lebanon had an argument over
Yeah.
tomatoes? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And it never comes back down.
No, and it feels like it's always like passed on to. Oh God, I feel like a Martin Lewis money saving expert. It's like it's always passed on to us.
Yeah.
It's always like everything's like ratcheted as much as it can.
Yeah.
There just seems to have been.
Like I get petrol, I get that makes sense. But the Wi-Fi or like your council tax is going up because the roads are ruined because of the war in Malaysia.
But there's
Do you know
also
what I mean? You're like,
there used to be a little bit of like pride in like sometimes the company would take a small hit to like give a good service. It's like hotels now. You don't get like little treats. You don't get like nice things. Everything's just like
tell you, I checked into a 4-star hotel. You didn't get the little biscuit anymore.
no.
No more little biscuit.
And God help you, will you ever get the small soap?
Oh no, she's long gone. You've got the generic pump.
And it's so it's just like it just feels like no one ever goes the extra mile to like help you out.
We have been so granny this episode.
I know. I'm sorry, everybody.
So granny.
That's what happens when my eyebrows look like this. But just, you know what I mean? Like no one like goes the extra mile, and it's so shocking. Can I give a shout out to Reading Pret?
I didn't even know they had one.
The Pret in Reading, 3 cute women running it.
Oh yes.
Who kept bringing me things. Table service. Like I bought some stuff and then I sat down and I heard this little voice go, "Excuse me, would you like a cookie?" And I turned around and she like had just brought over a cookie on a tray. And then I like did a bit of work and then she came back round, collected my old coffee cup and went, "Do you want another one on the house?" What?
Gosh.
In this day and age? A free coffee, thank you.
I hear you, but I will always stand by the Canterbury Pret being my favourite.
It's the most beautiful Pret.
It's the most beautiful
Famously,
Pret.
I've said it a million times. The wooden Pret.
The wooden Pret.
That's where I want to have my wedding breakfast.
That's where I want to have my baby.
That's where I want to have my baby. I want to hold my wedding reception.
I want my funeral in that.
Yes, my wake in the wooden Canterbury Pret, 100%.
Shout out to the wooden Canterbury Pret.
Shout out wooden Canterbury Pret. We need a Pret black card.
Oh, yes.
With the amount of Prets, if anyone
actually.
works for or knows someone that works for Pret, can you please get in touch with them? Because we have drunk so many Prets. We praise Pret every
all the
other
time.
episode.
Yeah.
We're actually very boring about Pret.
Actually, yeah.
We're making this podcast worse the amount of times we talk about Pret. Can you give us something, please?
a little something, please.
We just have something, please.
God.
Even a free fucking useless
And if you don't do a
subscription would be
black
great.
card, start.
Maybe start for us.
A letter to finish the last course. Dear D&D, I'm a straight man and my girlfriend tempted thy neighbour and introduced me to the pod.
Oh.
I've been told off a few times now for skipping ahead on episodes without her. My confession, I accidentally came out as bi, even though I'm not bi in the slightest. I wish I was, but I just don't have the inclination, sadly.
It's a shame.
I was at a work do and was surrounded by colleagues when someone brought up bisexuals with the age-old argument of it being greedy. Everyone joined in and agreed, and I said I think it's just that they feel attracted to everyone and that it's not really about greed. One of the men, who I might add looks like a block of cheese, then asked if this was me saying I was bi. I don't know why, but I nodded and said yes, a little bit. I reassured him that they were all safe and it wasn't about greed, but attraction. It shut them up and we moved on. It will make the summer social interesting as my girlfriend is coming to that. Kisso Kisso would be bi.
Oh,
that's
I like
lovely.
that. I love coming out just to, even though you're not, just to defend real bi people.
Just to shut people up.
It is boring. With the people that say, "Oh, bi to be greedy," it is on the same lines as the people that go, "I could be vegetarian if it wasn't for bacon." It's like have a new opinion.
Yeah, or also like you like sweet and savoury. Greedy.
How greedy?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know, because there are so many people that will say they're fine with gays or lesbians or whatever or trans, but when it comes to bi. And it's, I think, especially with men, I think it's obvious. It's the thing in them that, it's a bit unsure. Could I be?
I once saw Kev after a couple of beers and I got a tingle in my tummy.
Likewise, the opposite, which we've said before. I can't tell if he's good looking, for I am a straight man. I'm always like, very interestiano.
Yeah.
Very interestiano.
Yeah, the lady.
Well, that's
protests
cute.
too
I like
much.
that.
If all the allies just came out as bi.
His office, though, like he's going to be called by the water cooler now. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be like, he's resident bi.
He'll probably get other people coming out to him.
Probably. He's going to have to dance well on the dance floor when it comes to their socials.
No, I don't think bi men have to.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes,
No.
I'm thinking of bi women. Sorry, yes.
He just
yeah,
has
you're
to
right.
step from side to side.
Oh, okay.
Bi men do more of a shuffling movement. So that's fine, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but his D&D group will be flourishing, I'm sure.
He called us D&D. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like that. Well, this was a
cute.
delight.
Ah,
Studio.
Studio.
Eyebrows.
My God. An abundance of eyebrows.
I keep catching glimpses of myself in like reflections and things, and just think,
Hungry caterpillar.
oh God, help me. Anyway.
Nice to be back, honey.
This is lovely.
Cute.
Thank you, Doubled Eggs, for listening. Thank you for sending in little bits and pieces for us. We will be back next week. We will probably have even more ornaments around us.
Shout out to Deviled Egg Jess, who made us gorgeous shortbread. I was meant to bring you some, but I ate it all. Sorry!
We love you very much. Please keep writing in your letters, confessions, requests for advice at judgment@hellpod.com. I'll go to the website, hellpod.com. Big thank you to our new production company, Podmasters.
And also to Amber Jam, who make our gorgeous theme song.
Auburn Jam, who made our theme song. We love you very much.
Amber Jam!
We'll see you next week. Kisser, kisser. Bye.
Bye.